Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, good morning.
Morning, sir.
How are you today?
Fine, sir.
Me too. Thanks for asking. Before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Pray begin.
Amin.
Amen. So now I need to take your register first. So Chairman Raya Prawira, please list your friend who is attends, absent, sick, or permission in this class today. And give me the list in the end of the lesson.
Okay, sir.
So who still remember our lesson from the previous meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is?
Descriptive text.
Can you explain it?
Descriptive text is a text that describes a person, event, or anything, sir.
Okay, give applause for it too. So, do you know what we'll be learning today?
No, sir.
Okay, so today we will learn about short story. I'm sure you have read Okay, I'm sure you have read short stories here in Indonesian or English.
Yes, sir.
What short story have you read?
Maling kundang, sir. Kancil dan buaya.
Okay.
Keong emas.
Okay. Okay, so the definition of short story. A short story is a small, simple story that you can read quickly. It's like a tiny book that tells a complete story in just a few pages. Unlike long books, short stories are shorter and easier to understand. They focus on one main idea or character and have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Short stories use fewer words but still tell an interesting story or teach you something. They are fun to read and don't take too much time. Cerpen itu cerita pendek yang singkat dan sederhana. Kamu bisa membacanya dengan cepat karena cerpen itu seperti buku mini. Perbedaannya dengan buku panjang, cerpen lebih pendek dan lebih mudah dimengerti. So there are 6 elements of short story. The first is story, character, place and time, message, point of view, problem and solution. Okay, Rehan, can you read the first part of this element of short story?
Okay, sir. First is story. A short story is made up of different things that happen. It has beginning, middle, and end. The beginning introduces the story, the middle has the main events, and the end wraps things up.
Okay, Rehan, choose your friend to read the next part.
Okay, I choose maybe the lady.
Characters are the people or things in the story. They have their own personalities and reasons for doing things. They may have problems or conflicts they need to solve. Yes, sir.
Next is place and time. The story happens in a specific location and time. So it could be a real or made up place, and it could be in the past, present, future. This setting has create the mood and background for the story. Next, I choose Dita.
Every story has a main idea or a message. It could be something about life, morals, or society. The message is what the author wants you to understand or think about. I choose Kiki. Point of view. Point of view is how the story is told. It can be from the perspective of a character in the story, like I or we, or from someone watching the story, like he or she. It affects how you see and understand what's happening. I choose Molly. Okay, number 6 is problem and solutions. Stories have conflicts or problems that the character need to solve. This conflict can be inside a character's mind or between characters. They create tension and make the story interesting.
Okay, so there are elements of short story. Is there anything you don't understand so far?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a look. So this paper, there is an example of short story. So I want you to read it in front of the class. Okay. Okay, Prawira, please read this short story in front of the class.
Okay, sir. The beauty of sharing with a friend. On the morning, the rain was pouring heavily. Amy felt puzzled about how to go to school. While gazing at the rain, she heard her phone ringing from her room. So she went inside and answered the call. It turned out to be Leah, her best friend, who was calling on the phone. Leah said that she would pick up Annie because she knew Annie was confused about how to get to school. Upon sharing the school, they entered their respective classroom. Big time arrived, and they went to the cafeteria to satisfy their hunger. When it was time to pay, Leah realized that she had to forgotten her wallet. Without resistance, Annie, her friend, paid for her.
Okay, give applause to Ryan. Now I need you to create a group of 2 people. You may choose a friendship next to you, or it's up to you.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a short story that Raya Prawira has read. So I want you to read it silently again and tell me when it's all done in a maximum of 5 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now I have a paper in my hand that you must fill in using the 3-to-1 method. So you have to fill in 3 things. You have to fill in 3 things you learn from the short story 2 things you like and 1 thing you dislike.
Okay, sir.
Is that
Okay, after you answer, I will point to one of you to read the answer. Okay, Rehan Usana, can you answer?
Okay. So, 3 things I learned is, first is friendship is important, second is kindness and helping others, and third is adaptability in challenging situations. Next, 2 things I like is, first is supportive friendship, and second is acts of kindness. And 1 thing I dislike from story is lack of preparation.
Okay, give applause to Rehan Usana. So today we have learned about short story. You have learned the definition, elements of short story. But because time is running out, thank you for participating. So today we have learned about short story. You have learned the definition of short story, the element of short story. But because time is running out, thank you for participating in this class. That's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.